The Optimum Performance Training Model, or OPT model, is a systematic process that allows an athlete in any sport to reach a performance goal. After the initial assessment of an individual's previous medical history, current physical health, and as well as the reflection on sport and position, the stabilization principles are applied first. This is then followed by strength and power training, with sub-focuses on muscle endurance, hypertrophy, and neuromuscular control. The OPT model is beneficial as it results in an optimal performance level while decreasing the risk of injury and increasing fundamental movement patterns. Injury prevention is arguably the most important principle of athletic training. As an athletic trainer in a college setting, I wish to apply all the evidence-based resources available to keep my athletes healthy and safe in their sport. The OPT model applies various types of training by levels, which are then narrowed down by phases. This allows the athlete to safely progress their skills in sport-specific training based on scientific physical development. The building blocks of the OPT model focuses on muscle stabilization, strength, and power. Stabilization not only provides the basis of human movements, but also corrects the muscle imbalances, as well as increases flexibility and extensibility of the musculature. With these corrections, increases in joint and postural mechanisms are correspondingly improved. When an athlete has no postural or musculature compensations and has appropriate biomechanical patterns, then the risk of injury is decreased while increasing their performance levels. The OPT model is seen to have a few negatives connotated with it. The first being, there is little research proving that this form of training would yield optimum results. The various phases of training types individually increases skills. However, there is inconclusive evidence whether the OPT model as a whole increases an athlete's performance level as it is conjunctured. It is assumed that the literature is inadequate as the OPT model requires many processes and steps that all take time. After the assessment of an athlete and a personalized program is made, each phase requires a certain amount of time in order to achieve desired results. Due to the time needed, the OPT model would ideally be implemented during the sport off-season so the athlete can appropriately develop the desired skills. The last adverse reason is there is no universal way to subjectively measure the variability of the physiological responses to the training. Despite these attributed cons, the OPT model provides a safe progression of training levels and phases. This allows the athlete to reach their performance goals. Not only are the levels of functional stability, strength, and power are improved, but also balance, postural control, core activation, as well as speed, agility, and multi-directional quickness. Keeping the individual sport and position in mind, these skills will be optimally evolved through the OPT model.